Welcome to Newspresso, where we give you the news that matters in a quick serve, and here are the top 5 lesser-known facts about COVID vaccines.
We needed to make sure that we weren't putting all our eggs in one basket.
Number 5. Canada bought enough vaccines to cover its entire population 5 times. When the poor countries were waiting for one effective vaccine, the rich countries bought 10 different vaccines early on. If all of them are approved, Canada could vaccinate its people 5 times, the United States twice. Countries like the US, Canada, and Europe will likely end up with too many doses, while low-income countries might have to wait for years. The analysis revealed that it might take almost 4 years to produce enough vaccines for the world's entire population. How can we speed things up? How can we not rely on just a handful of companies to fill the world's needs? That brings up intellectual property rights. Could vaccine rights be waived so the countries can make their generic versions?
Moderna,
which is one of the most promising COVID.
Number 4. Moderna designed the vaccine in just 2 days. Traditional vaccines mostly involve an inactivated or weakened virus and take a lot of time to grow cell cultures. But you can design any mRNA vaccine on a computer in a matter of days. Modern RNA vaccines inject genetic information that teaches our cells how to make a specific protein. That protein triggers the immune system to recognize and fight off the infection. Just 2 days after China released the genetic code, Moderna designed the vaccine right away. It was made more than a week before the first coronavirus case in the US. mRNA vaccines are now being tested for Ebola, Zika, and influenza, and even for some cancers. Can it change the future for vaccines? Before we can continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the like button to get notified of our latest videos.
This is the picture that I get the injection when the doctor fasted.
Number 3. Vaccines sold for up to $1,500. China began vaccinating its military in June, then frontline workers and diplomats. Efficacy and safety of the vaccine are still unknown, but since then, hundreds of thousands of people have already received it. As the vaccine isn't commercially approved yet, access to it became a hot commodity, a perk that comes with a state job. This huge demand created a black market, an industry of scalpers called yellow cows in China. They're promising to give a vaccine under a state employee's name and selling it to desperate students who study overseas. The prices start from $500 to $1,500.
The first thing to know about these two vaccines is that they're largely similar.
Number 2. Is Moderna's vaccine a watered-down version of Pfizer's? The Pfizer vaccine uses 30 micrograms of mRNA when Moderna's uses 100 micrograms. It means Moderna is using more than 3 times as much as Pfizer is. And yet, the efficacy rate is still the same. Moderna used to give an even bigger shot in clinical studies before. But as people reported fainting, vomiting, ending up at urgent care, they had to lower the dose. An immunologist from Johns Hopkins University says that could be because Moderna included more mRNA in each dose, sparking rapid and strong symptoms. Scientists also say that vaccines may have tiny differences in the genetic sequence that make Pfizer's more effective at smaller doses.
Some volunteers who took part in Pfizer and Moderna's COVID-19 vaccine trials experienced brief facial paralysis or weakness.
Number 1. Side effects. 8 people in vaccine trials suffered paralysis of one side of the face, called Bell's palsy. 11 people went into anaphylactic shock. The conditions are treatable, but why such side effects? Is it the ingredients? Pfizer's vaccine has just 10 ingredients. Besides the mRNA, the other 9 are a mix of salts, fats, and sugars. The only chemical with a history of causing allergies is polyethylene glycol, or PEG. PEG helps wrap the mRNA into an oily sleeve, protecting it as it goes into human cells. PEG is widely used in gels, toothpaste, and shampoos. Some studies show that only 7% of people have high levels of antibodies against PEG that makes them severely allergic. Both Pfizer's and Moderna's clinical trials did not include people allergic to the ingredients. So it remains to be seen as the vaccines roll out. Thanks for watching. If you want to get the news that matters in a quick serve, please hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to stay tuned for our next episode.